Good day everyone, this is Kanchana Murthy working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Engineering at Computer Science and Engineering Department. In my previous video we have seen about IPv6. So we have discussed about the IPv6 datagrams, and in that we have seen about the extension header. In today's video we are going for extension header types and remaining field in IPv6. So extension header types is six types of extension headers. The one is hop by hop and destination, source routing, fragmentation, authentication, and ESP. So the comparison of network layer in version 4 and version 6 is look like this. So network layer in version 4 look IGMP protocol and ICMP protocol, and then ARP, and IPv6 have only the ICMPv6 protocol. So better header format, so IPv6 uses new header format which options are separated from base header and inserted when needed. So between the base header and the data, this simplifies and speeds up the routing process because most of the options do not need to be checked by the routers. So IPv6 has new options to follow for additional functionality, and IPv6 is designed to allow the extension of protocol if required by the new technology or application. In IPv6, the type of service field has been removed, but two new field, traffic class and flow label, have been added to the enable source to request the special handling of the packet. This mechanism can be used to support traffic such as real-time audio and video. So the encryption and authentication options in IPv6 provide confidentiality and integrity of the packet. So these are all the things which we have discussed in IPv6 protocol. So next we have to see the Internet Control Message Protocol. So Internet Control Message Protocol is shortly called as ICMP. So IP is an unreliable method for delivery of the network. So it has no built-in process to ensure the data is delivered in the event that problem exists with the network communication. So if an intermediary device such as router fails, or if a destination device is disconnected from the network, the data cannot be delivered. Additionally, nothing in its basic design allows IP to notify the sender that the data transmission has failed. So ICMP is a component of the TCP/IP protocol stack that addresses the basic limitations of IP. ICMP does not overcome the unreliability issues in IP, so reliability must be provided by upper layer protocol if it is needed. So Internet Control Message Protocol is a helper protocol that supports IP with the facility for error reporting and simple queries. ICMP messages are encapsulated as IP datagram. So it has IP header and ICMP message, that is IP payload. So ICMP message format as follows. It has type, code, and checksum. So 4-byte header has 1 byte ICMP message type has, and code is 1 byte subtype of ICMP messages, and checksum whole 2 bytes similar to IP header checksum. Checksum is calculated over the entire ICMP message. So if there is no additional data, there are 4 bytes set to 0. Each ICMP packet is at least 8 bytes long. So ICMP query message. So ICMP, if we need to connect the, if we need to establish the connection, so it sends the request. So it's request sent by the host to the router or the host, and reply sent back to the querying host. So example of ICMP queries as follows. So echo request, the type will be 8 and the code will be 0, and echo reply, the type will be 0 and the code will be 0. Then timestamp request is 13, type and code is 0. So mostly the code is 0, the type will be the varying. So timestamp reply will have type of 14, routers as 10, and router advertisement is 9. So example of query, so ping are handled directly by the kernel. Each ping is translated into ICMP echo request, and the ping host responds with an ICMP echo reply. So a system ask another system for the current time, sender sends the request and receiver respond with the reply. So it holds type, code, checksum and identifier sequence number and 32-bit of sender's timestamp and receiver timestamp and transmit timestamp. So ICMP error message report the error condition typically sent when datagram is discarded. Error message is often passed from ICMP to the application program. So ICMP error messages look like this. It includes the complete IP header and the first 8 bit of the payload. Typically, it may be UDP or TCP. So frequent ICMP error message is notification that an IP datagram could be forwarded and was dropped. The code field contains an explanation, so informs about an alternative route for the datagram and should result in routing table update. And the code field explains the reason for the router change. So send time exceeded. That is sent when TTL field has reached 0, when there is timeout for the reassembly of segment. And parameter problem, so sent when IP header is invalid, code 0. So when an IP header option is missing, code 1. So some subtype of destination unreachable, so the reason is the network unreachable, host unreachable, protocol unreachable and port unreachable and fragment needed. So ICMP port unreachable, so the reply messages will be if it is in destination node, the IP module cannot deliver the datagram because the indicated protocol module or process port is not active. The destination host may send the destination unreachable message to the host. So that's all. Thank you.